we ended it talking about uploading the scale and the origin. As you can see right here, we're in the origin and scale tab. So now I want to select on the points tab. And what we're going to do now is we're going to select our points, what we want to target. We want to target this piece of tape. All right, so this is just black electrical tape wrapped around this rod here. It's wrapped around this rod here. This is some kind of artifact, and then we have our edge of the rod here. So we're going to track this one all the way around. So I'm just going to go ahead and I want to magnify this. I want to go into I want to be in the center, and I want to be in the middle. So you'll see that I can just move this over to the center of the screen. I'm just going to tap on this circle. I can tap anywhere on this circle. I typically like to tap on the side here, just so I can see what I'm doing. And I'll move this target down, tap again, move this target down. And if for some reason you make a mistake and you need to delete, just hold down on the screen like so. All I'm doing is, this is my mouse just tapping on the screen, but I'm going to put my finger on the screen. I'm just going to hold down and then delete. Okay? And when you do that, you might want to just go back to the beginning if that is the case, or just screen backwards. So if I go forward a little bit, I can, and I'm going forward by screening forward here, and I'm just tapping on that. If I go, I can screen backwards by going backwards like this. So it'll go, it's doing this, it's frame forward and frame backwards, sorry. Basically, you are getting 30 frames per second here. I have 4 seconds, so it's approximately 120, approximately 100, well, actually it's 4.77 seconds. So it's 4 seconds, and then it's 77 over 100th of a second. So I'll have even more frames. It's about 144. So I'm going to go ahead and take care of this. All right, there we go. If we wanted to look at the graph, we can just select, let me do this again, we can just select on this graphing tool here so that we could see that we're going out to about 1 on both ends, on all ends. Our radius is approximately 0.1 centimeters. So we can slide over and you'll see that we have ourselves a nice sinusoidal wave there. And again, we have another sinusoidal wave here. So I'll just say done. The next thing that we want to do after this, we want to go ahead and upload this to our Dropbox folder. This is documentation. You are showing that you've actually done the experiment. And this is one of the ways that you're showing me that you've done the experiment. So you have video with points, you have video that's going to be without points, you have video with points, and then you have data file. We want to select on the video with points. So we're going to go ahead and open this in. It's going to render. It's going to take a few moments to render. Once it's done, you can open this in a variety of things. We're just going to go ahead and copy this to Dropbox. You'll notice that it carries my name, Unit Circle Brass D Eric. That's what I want to see. You don't want to have experiment 3 and then you have to rename it each time before you put it into the appropriate folder. So I need to choose a different folder, of course. I'm going to go down to my folder here, and you'll see Physics, Brass, Eric. We want to go into Unit Circle right here. That's where our information is. And then we're just going to choose that folder. And once we choose that folder, we're going to save it in that folder. And you'll see that it's uploading quite nicely. Okay, so this is the second bit of information. I can easily play this from my iPad. So if you upload it, it'll stream to me and it'll show me the work that you've done. Okay, very good.